Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and today we have another, I know you're surprised by this, but we have another new energy drink on the market, and that energy is actually by Starbucks, and it's called Baya. Like Starbucks needs more drinks on the market. They are promoting it as a healthy energy drink, but when we take a closer look at the ingredients, we shall see if it is actually a healthy energy drink coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today, and if you want to stay informed on all things caffeine related, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night and one on the weekends. And in today's video, we're going over Baya by Starbucks. And like I said, does Starbucks actually need more caffeinated products on the market? But you know, when there is money to be made, companies are going to go for it. Energy drink sales have been skyrocketing the last few years, and Starbucks said, hey, we got caffeine in-house, we're a coffee company. Let's go ahead and jump in on this energy drink game. So first off, we're going to take a look at some of the ingredients in this drink, then jump into a taste test of the 3 flavor options that they offer, and I will include timestamps and chapters down below so you can go where you want to go. So of course, Starbucks is promoting this Baya energy drink as a healthy energy drink option, and it actually does have 10% juice in it, which is on the higher end of most energy drinks that do have juice in them. Most of the juice energy drinks have 5%. Some do go a little bit higher, but in general, not many are as high as 10%, except I think Mountain Dew Kickstart has 1. But juice, you know, always sounds like it's a healthy option. And if you look right on the front of the can, they're promoting the antioxidants and vitamin C for immune support, as well as natural caffeine from coffee fruit. Natural caffeine has been a hot topic right now too. So on the surface, all seems well. They're really promoting it and saying on the can what's in there as a healthy energy drink. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at the nutrition facts panel and the ingredients for a closer look at what's in this drink. And looking at the nutrition facts panel, we are going to see that there are 90 calories in this 12-ounce can. There is 0 fat, 0 protein, only 10 milligrams of sodium, which is insignificant, 23 grams of carbs from 23 grams of sugar. 17 of those grams are being from added sugar, which basically means 5 grams are going to be from the natural juices that are in here, and the other 17 are added sugars from pure cane sugar. And at this point, this is where we kind of have to pause on the nutrition facts panel to discuss a little bit about sugar. It's got 23 grams of sugar, which for a 12-ounce can, that is kind of high. I mean, it's not as much as like the big energy drink names like Red Bull that has 34 grams in their 12-ounce can. And when you look at the American Heart Association, and other medical websites recommend no more than 25 grams of sugar for a woman and 32 grams of sugar for a man per day. Therefore, at 23 grams in one drink for the day, you're getting pretty close to that maximum amount that you're allowed to have. Therefore, a lot of people would say this really isn't as healthy as they're kind of making it out to be. But, you know, if sugar is not an issue for you, everything else in this drink pretty much seems to be fairly healthy, and the sugar itself is from pure cane sugar, which I know some people like better than a lot of the other different kind of sugars out there. But out of everything that's in this drink, the only concern for healthiness is going to be the amount of sugar that's in there, and it still is lower than the daily value. So it's really going to be up to your own personal preferences on sugar if you're going to consider this to be healthy or not. You are going to be getting 100% of your vitamin C, which is definitely worth talking about. Get a nice healthy dose of vitamin C. But what else is worth talking about is that you're going to be getting 160 milligrams of caffeine in this 12-ounce can. So yeah, you do it, Starbucks. You do you. You know people like their caffeine, Starbucks. You're going to be putting a decent dose of caffeine in that 12-ounce can. That is giving you more than the standard energy drink usually gives you at 10 milligrams per ounce. So you're getting 160 milligrams in this 12-ounce can when you normally get 160 milligrams in a 16-ounce can. So it's going to give you a little bit more of a punch. Not only that, but it's also natural caffeine. People are loving their natural caffeine lately. Natural caffeine takes the body slightly longer to process, therefore you get a longer lasting energy out of it, and because of that, less of a chance of having jitters from it. As for the ingredients in each one of these cans, they are all going to be a little bit different because they do use different juices based on what flavor the can is. But yeah, a very limited ingredients list, which when you're looking at the healthy energy drinks, the less ingredients, usually the better. So So now that we've gone ahead and talked about if these are considered healthy or not, you take your opinion, you say whether you think it's healthy or not, or if you don't even care, because the most important thing in most energy drinks is how they taste. So let's taste it out. So you can grab it from my Caffeine Man fridge, and if you guys are interested in healthy energy drinks, usually your sugar-free energy drinks, you can get 5 different sugar-free energy drinks to your door each and every month with the Zero Pack subscription box. Just check out Zero Pack's website, thezeropack.com, and you can save 50% off. 50% off. That's only $10 for 5 sugar-free energy drinks to your door when you use coupon code Caffeine Man. It is a great energy drink box program. I do a live stream every single month, but definitely be sure to check out thezeropack.com for more details. Here's the can. And this one is the pineapple passion fruit. Figure we'll start off with that. I'm curious how passion fruit and pineapple are gonna go together. I do know that I like the pineapple flavor in some of the tropicals and pina colada flavors. So if I like pineapple in those and I like passion fruit, we'll see how pineapple passion fruit does from Starbucks. And Starbucks is known for giving you, they have like the passion fruit tea that my wife likes from there. But let's go ahead, let's taste it out. Ooh. I know they're saying they're using natural colors and beta carotene for color, but that is some pineapple passion fruit color. And I remember the Rockstar passion fruit, that was actually really yellow too. So I'm guessing they're really trying to promote that passion. That must be passion fruit color is what that is. So yeah, let's go ahead, let's taste it out. So for your carbonation, I would say they're giving you kind of a medium carbonation to it. Maybe because the juices in there is lightening up the carbonation a little bit, but it's definitely not bad. I like the medium carbonation that it has. For your sweetness, they're giving you a medium to high sweetness, and I think that it would hit high if it wasn't giving you pineapple and passion fruit flavor. I think there's a bit of citrus in that pineapple and maybe even the passion fruit that's pulling back on some of the sweetness. And technically, it really only has 17 grams of added sugar, so that 17 grams isn't going to be super sweet like your regular energy drink, so it is a little bit lighter in the sweetness. For your flavor profile, I think you're getting a medium to high flavor profile, a little bit closer to high, but definitely not hitting that high mark just yet. And for that flavor profile, I think it's kind of okay. I was getting a little excited thinking, oh, I like pineapple and I like that passion fruit from Rockstar, but combining them together, there's just something that's just a little bit off for me. I'm getting a little bit of the pineapple up front, but I think you're probably getting like a 50-50. So you're getting that pineapple up front and then that passion fruit's coming in. And I think they're giving you sort of it's got this flowery feel to it. And now that I'm talking, I'm still getting some aftertaste in my mouth that isn't overly pleasant. It's sort of, it's almost like it's bitter. So it's not even like it's, I mean, there's no sucralose in here, so there's no actual sweetener for aftertaste. So I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to, I think I know what it is. It's a little bit bitter. None of those fruits have like a bitterness to them. I think it might just be, it's reminding me of caffeine, the bitterness that you get from caffeine. And maybe because they bumped up the amount of caffeine from like what they would normally do, rather than doing the 10 milligrams per ounce, they put extra caffeine in there. It's reminding me of, since it's Starbucks, it's a coffee company, maybe they just didn't cover up that caffeine flavor as much. So you're getting this little bit of a weird aftertaste. So you definitely get the pineapple in there, you definitely get some of the passion fruit in there, but then you're getting this aftertaste that's a bit bitter, and hopefully that's not the Starbucks flavor, because I know Starbucks coffee is very bitter. But yeah, it's definitely throwing off the drink for me, and the actual pineapple passion fruit flavor isn't super strong. But I really think they need to kind of cover up that caffeine flavor just a little bit more, whether you do a little bit more pineapple or a little bit more passion fruit, or maybe even toss in some sucralose in there or something. So where's it going to be going on the Caffeine Man rating chart? Well, you know, I try and start with the one I think I'm going to like the least, so I'm hoping I'm right, that I like this one the least and the other ones are better. But I'm actually going to give this like a 7.2. It would probably score higher, closer to an 8, if it didn't have so much that bitter flavor afterwards. Let's go ahead, let's jump into those. But for this one, yeah, I'm giving this one a 7.2. Moving on to the raspberry lime. Here's the can for the raspberry lime. Hey, we got a light pink color here for sort of your raspberry flavor. And I did have to switch up cups. I mentioned this in one of my last videos. I used to get the fancy crystal cut Chinette cups, but they got like a wavy pattern to it. It's a little bit distracting, so I went for a more flat cup. No designs, no wavy patterns or anything like that, so that you can get just a much more clear picture of the drink. Taste it out. Raspberry lime from Baya, Starbucks. So your carbonation is going to be the same. I'm not going to talk about the carbonation anymore unless it changes. It's definitely a medium carbonation. For your sweetness, I think that is also the same. It's a medium to high sweetness. But in this case, I don't really think that the citrus of the lime is pulling back on the sweetness. I just think they can't achieve a high sweetness with the amount of added sugar that they're putting in there. That 17 grams of cane sugar, as well as the 10% juice, isn't enough sweetness to bring it to the high category of sweetness. And for your flavor profile, I am also going to say that this is a medium to high flavor profile, a little bit closer to medium, and I actually am not much of a fan of it. It is really going towards a much more natural raspberry flavor as opposed to a sweet raspberry flavor like the sweet blue razzes and stuff that I like. And that natural raspberry flavor is just it's definitely not for me. I am not someone who's into like the natural berries. I think the only natural flavors that I like the actual natural part of is like lemons and limes, because lemons and limes, whether they're natural or extra sweet artificial, taste the same. But when you get to your berries and stuff like that, a lot of different fruits that go a natural route are going to be for your people that like the natural healthy energy drinks. And then that lime comes in, and the lime isn't strong enough at all. I want the lime to overpower that natural raspberry flavor, because it's I don't really like the raspberry flavor. So it definitely is a very light amount of lime that's in there. So you're getting a mostly natural raspberry with a little bit of lime in there, not enough sweetness for my tastes, and it does have basically a healthy energy drink taste to it. And I would say that the bitterness probably did go away a little bit. Whatever natural flavors they have in there, whether it's the lime or the raspberry, definitely covering up that little bit of bitter taste that was in the first drink. So where's it going to be going on the Caffeine Man rating chart? I do like that they covered up that bitterness a little bit better than the pineapple passion fruit, but that natural raspberry flavor with that little bit of lime is not really a strong enough flavor. I do like that pineapple passion fruit a touch better than this raspberry lime, so I'm actually going to give the raspberry lime a 7.0. I wouldn't say that it's a bad flavor, and it is actually competitive or right in the mix of a lot of the other healthy energy drinks. So basically, if you're looking for a very natural flavored energy drink for natural raspberry and lime, you'll probably like the Baya Starbucks more than I do. I definitely prefer a much sweeter drink myself, which doesn't make me too happy to try out the mango guava, because if they went natural with mango guava, oh man, I am not looking forward to that. And here's the can for the mango guava, last one up. I was hoping that it was going to be the best, but after tasting those first two, I'm not so sure about it. Yeah, that color right there too. That's reminiscent of some of those healthy energy drinks. But you know, it's got the mango guava color. It is mango guava. It's got the juices in there from mango guava. So let's go ahead. Let's do a little sniff test. I sometimes do the sniff test and then jump cut it out. But I have to know what I'm getting into. And yeah, it smells like guava juice or mango juice. So I'll try and base it on what it is being a healthy mango guava, but I don't think I'm gonna like it. Let's taste it out. All right, so carbonation we know about. Sweetness, it's not even close to high. It's closer to medium, and it's not very sweet at all. The mango and the guava, the citrus flavors are pulling back on any sweetness in there, so it's not very sweet. In your flavor profile, I'm also gonna drop it down to a medium flavor profile. It's the worst out of the three. I went in reverse order. I tried to go from the worst one to the best, and I actually went from the best one to the worst one. My goodness. And the reason for it is it's not that it's disgusting or anything like that, but it's really hard to let me focus. And let me try to explain the flavors that I'm getting. Guava and mango as natural flavors can sometimes be very, very different than your normal mangoes and guavas in drinks. Rockstar Juice Line did a mango drink that was just unbelievably like yucky because they went with natural mango. And I've had mangoes before, and I actually like the flavors of actual mangoes. So some of these drinks that go natural mango, I'm not sure why they have this flavor that I don't really like. But they're definitely going for a natural mango and a natural guava. But for me, it's definitely not sweet enough, it's definitely not strong enough, and I am still getting, no word of lie, I'm going to call it the Starbucks flavor, but it's not the Starbucks flavor. I'm getting that little bit of bitterness in there too, so you are getting a little bit of bitterness from the caffeine, and overall, it's just not working together for me. So when we look at the Caffeine Man rating chart, the mango guava that I thought was going to be the best one, I thought it was going to be higher than a 7.2 and higher than a 7.0, I am going to give it a 6.5. Which is still better than that Rockstar Juiced one that I had done. That Rockstar Juiced Mango one, I don't even think it's out anymore. I think they actually got rid of it because it was that bad. And like I said, even though I'm giving this a 6.5, it doesn't mean that it's disgusting. Some of you who like the healthier energy drinks might like it, but the reason why, that's not personal preference bias that it's getting 6.5. It doesn't have enough sweetness to it, and you are getting that bitterness from it too. So I think that for some of the natural drinks, you could get a much different, better mango guava from one of the other companies. I'm gonna look through my list. But I love my mango flavors. There's a ton of mango drinks that I've rated super, super high, and this mango guava is just really not up to what it could probably be. So you guys might have been excited that Starbucks came out with an energy drink, but I am not excited that they came out with an energy drink, and that'll be the last time I drink any Starbucks energy drinks. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. If you've tried these drinks, let me know down below. Let me know if you thought that they were terrible or if you did like them. Thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night. And I would say that the bitterness probably did go away a little bit. I think maybe whatever natural